all you make without running the snow over.
What's up, Joshua? How you doing today? Got a lot of weeds in this area. We planted pumpkins here last year. You know, pumpkins are one of the hardest crops to suppress weeds. So the weeds kind of had a resurgence this year in the cornfield. So you can tell exactly where the pumpkins were planted. When we turn around and head back the other way, you'll notice the weeds just drop off where we switch from pumpkin ground to soybean ground. See my little row of shame there? We just started this. I've already got a row of shame. washing, the auger, it's switched by your elbow.
Okay, the one that is on the
Yeah, if you put your arm on the armrest, it's the switch by your elbow. Switch number 4.
dashboard.
See if I can work my way in here real quick. I remember planting this field. I remember planting it goofy and knowing that I was going to give myself a headache at harvest time once it was planted. Alright, let's see here. Come on, baby. Once we get these headlands done, we can get going. When I planted this, I was trying to decide if I should plant around the curve or lift up the planter and, plant it as a corner. I planted around the curve. I should have planted it as a corner. But, oh well, next year. Sorry. Once we get going, I'll probably pick my phone up, give you guys a better view. I need both hands right now. There we go. Alright. A lot of corn laying over, laying flat. Actually both, feed and ethanol. We've got an ethanol plant about 20 miles north of here. And whatever doesn't go to them will go to a pork producer. So it's not feed for our own, but we got a local pork producer that feeds it to their hogs. This corner is brutal. next year I'm gonna plant this as a corner, not as a curve. It's like a 30-degree acute triangle that I tried it. It's a really sharp curve. And I just planted through it with planter pads. But it's more like down. Get all the feet in. Hopefully the rest of the field looks better than this. So far it's not too promising. Oh, what's up, First Gen? How many bushels? This field, I can't tell you. We just started, so I'm taking off headlights right now. Right now, it's not looking too pretty, but there's not really any reason why you shouldn't yield. So right now, we're sitting at 180 for an average, but that shouldn't be. So hopefully it picks up. This field should at least do at least 200. I'd say 225 is what it should do. 225 plus. But my landlord just drove by. Send my landlord the link to the live stream. Although I don't know if they want to see this. our way in here. It's the last time I'm planting the field this way. Now, at least next year, this field's going to be soybeans. It makes it a lot easier for taking corners off. Yes, this is definitely corn. I appreciate you manning the chat there, first gen. Yeah, this is corn. This is field corn. Most of it's going to be used for ethanol. We got an ethanol plant about 20 miles north of here, and then the rest of it's going to be used for. Don't let me clear up this driveway. 1 second. The rest of it's going to be used for hog feed for a local pork producer. Sorry. There you go, that's better. If you live across the road from a farmer and you want to support him, it helps. The more you mow, the easier it is on him. It helps keep weeds down. As a farmer, you know, when we spray our crops and kill weeds, we're super mindful of the properties that we're next to. You know, we don't want to overspray and kill your lawn or kill whatever. And so we try to, you know, not kill your lawn. So by doing that, 1 second, let me get back on the road here. By doing that, it's hard to control the weeds in that very, very, very last row. So if you actually mow right up next to the corn or right at, oh, hang on, let's see, he's going without me. Hey, hold up. I'm just grabbing this last row here, and then we'll finish dumping. But if you mow right up next to the corn, that helps a lot with keeping weeds down. I can put my phone down so I can focus on what I'm doing. These roads aren't the easiest. They're kind of curving in and out. Alright guys, pretty soon I'll be able to hold the phone in my hand. Right now I got you sitting in a cup holder, I hope that's alright. Started this field, I already have a row of shame. What a pity. Go dump out the semi. I'm hardly looking at the chat at all, so I'll glance every once in a while, but until I get rolling in this field, I'll probably try to pay more attention to what I'm doing. That way I can avoid having another row of shame. The row of shame. I swear, so when I pulled in this field, I counted twice, 3 times, to make sure I was on the right row. So this must have just like, I have no idea. I've got no excuses. I don't know how this happened. But alright, I'm gonna put the phone back down 1 sec. Say hi to my dad. Hi, Dad. He's like, no son of mine's ever gonna have a room of shame. Get this taken off. Hopefully we can. Well, we got more headlands to do. The headlands are off on this north end. We've got to do the east end and then the south end. And then we're gonna be all opened up and we can fly. This is in northern Illinois. It's about an hour west of Chicago. You guys ever heard of DeKalb Seeds? This is where DeKalb Seeds originated. I'll give you a guess. DeKalb, Illinois. Go figure, right? It's also where barbed wire was invented, as well as the surge milker. So, yeah, we got that going for us. We also have Cornfest, because we are known for our sweet corn, as well as Pumpkin Fest. I try to stream on a regular basis. I kind of divvy it up between this and TikTok, but I've been doing YouTube a little bit more. So if you guys are down, you can go ahead and hit me with a subscribe. I post quite a few shorts as well when I got the time to do the editing stuff. Yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'm thinking we're going to be done with harvest by the end of this week. But once harvest is done, I'll be doing chisel plowing and stuff like that. I'll be streaming for the cab with that. So hit that subscribe button and come hang out with me some more. I will say, streaming really cuts down on my phone's battery. There's got a 20% warning, and with the way I've got it sitting in my cup holder, I can't really plug the charger in and give you guys a decent view. So I'm gonna go ahead and once I get down to 10%, it's gonna start cutting down on the quality of the stream. So I'll go ahead and wrap up the stream, then once I got a full battery again, I'll start streaming again. Sorry. It won't stay up. That's what she said. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cut it right here. You guys can't see it over there. I've got it all wrapped around the snouts. That happens when you've got down corn. It doesn't want to feed into the combine. I'm trying to force feed it here. 1 second, guys. Reminds me of 2019. Kind of the same issues we had then. Pay attention to you guys, but I've got to focus on what I'm doing. Goodness gracious. I'm glad this corner is just about worked off. Close my deck plates. What a pain. There. That corner is done. Oh, keep picking up extra rows. Just come out of nowhere. I don't know if you guys heard me before, but once I hit 10% battery, I'm going to go ahead and shut the stream down. YouTube kind of drains my battery pretty quick. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and once my phone's charged back up, I'll go ahead and start streaming again. But I gotta let it charge. Alright, so this is for sure the first pass. This down corn is killing me. It's not terrible, but it could definitely be worse, but it's not ideal at all. So that's pass number 1. This is pass number 2. Alright, there we go. Just want to make sure we get all our passes sorted out. That way we don't get another row of shame. This down corn is bonkers, man. Three. Once I get this one, I'm going to go ahead and empty out onto the dump cart. Look at that corn. See how it does not feed into the combine? I got to open up my deck plates here. Try to convince it to feed in. Use the other stalks to kind of force it. Got to make sure I get underneath them with my snouts. I hope the rest of the field isn't like that. Alright, let me holler at my grain cart operator here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and empty, and then hopefully I can make it all the way across the field to the other side. Oh, looks like he's out of the combine, or out of the grain cart, so. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, you want to come over here and catch me real quick? So as I was using my using my live stream hand for the steering wheel, I kind of spun you guys around real quick. And then once I get empty, hopefully it gives me enough space to get down to the south end. Alright guys, and after I'm done, you know what, I think I'm going to shut this down before I empty out. So, if you guys enjoyed this so far, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to and then once it's charged, I'll start streaming again. So I'll give you a little bit of time to hit that button, and then I'm going to shut this thing down. Let me look at this chat. Oh yeah, no, so Mary, down corn, this is actually the first field that I've experienced it in. So I'm hoping the field's not all like this. It looks like the field's decent. Hopefully it's just the headlands. But our other fields, we haven't had any down corn, so that's a plus. So, what's up, Kenya? Oh, looking for a job. Right now we are not looking for any help, but I appreciate you saying something, and I wish you the best of luck, man.
You in just in case? Want me to follow you in just in case you don't make it?
Yeah, but Sorry. You're gonna have to follow me either way, because even if I do make it, we'll have to dump coming back this way. But just keep your distance is all.
That would make sense.
Alright. Gonna go ahead and do a calibration here. Yield calibration. Start. Alright, we'll see. Alright guys, I'm gonna shut the stream off. I'm gonna go ahead and get my phone on the charger. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. I'll be streaming again sometime today once the phone's charged up. So until then, thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip. All right, see y'all. Oh, what's up, Moline? Mary from Moline. I know Moline. No, this is Northern Illinois.